Right then, Toon Army, let's dive straight into this absolutely fascinating development that's got everyone talking around the football world today. And trust me, this one's got some serious implications for our beloved Newcastle United. So, Jack, Grealish has been completely left out of Manchester City's Club World Cup squad. And honestly, this news has sent shockwaves through the entire Premier League. Now, before we get too carried away with excitement, let's break down exactly what this means and why it's got every Newcastle fan's heart racing just that little bit faster. The lad who cost City a staggering $100 million just 4 years ago, when they prized him away from Aston Villa, is now finding himself on the outside, looking in at the Etihad Stadium. Can you believe it? A player of Grealish's caliber, with all that flair and creativity we've admired from afar, is suddenly persona non grata under Pep Guardiola. It's absolutely mental when you think about it, but these are the kind of opportunities that can transform a club like ours overnight. What's really telling about this whole situation is how dramatically Grealish's stock has fallen at City. Remember back in 2023 when he was instrumental in their treble-winning campaign? The man was on top of the world, showing exactly why Villa fans were heartbroken to lose him and why City were willing to break the bank. But football moves fast, doesn't it? This past season, he only managed 7 Premier League starts. And get this, Guardiola didn't even bring him off the bench when they lost that FA Cup final to Crystal Palace. That's got a sting for any professional footballer, especially one with Grealish's pedigree. The writing's been on the wall for months now, hasn't it? When City splashed the cash on 4 new signings this week and still couldn't find room for Grealish in a 27-man squad that could have been extended to 35 players, that tells you everything you need to know about where he stands in Guardiola's plans. It's brutal, but that's modern football for you. Now, here's where it gets really interesting for us Newcastle supporters. The rumors linking Grealish with a move to St. James Park aren't just tabloid nonsense. There's genuine substance behind these whispers. Think about what he could bring to our squad. The man's got that X factor that can unlock the tightest defenses, the kind of creativity that gets fans off their seats and opponents scrambling to adjust their game plans. Imagine Grealish pulling, on the black and white stripes, running at defenders with that trademark low center of gravity, drawing fouls in dangerous areas, and creating chances for our forwards. The thought alone is enough to give any Geordie goosebumps. He's exactly the type of player who could take our already impressive squad to the next level, adding that extra bit of magic we've been craving in the final third. Of course, we're not the only ones sniffing around. Villa are obviously being mentioned as potential suitors, which makes perfect sense given their history with the player. There's always something romantic about a player returning to where it all began, isn't there? But let's be honest, we can offer Grealish something Villa can't right now. Genuine ambition, a project that's going places, and the kind of passionate support that makes St. James's Park one of the most intimidating venues in world football. The financial aspect is going to be crucial here. City will want to recoup a decent chunk of that $100 million investment, even though Grealish's value has undoubtedly taken a hit after this disappointing season. But if there's one thing we've learned about our ownership, it's that they're not afraid to make bold moves when the right opportunity presents itself. What excites me most about this potential signing is how perfectly Grealish would fit into our style of play. He's got that work ethic that Eddie Howe demands, but he also brings that unpredictability that can turn a good team into a great one. At 29, he's entering his prime years, and there's absolutely no reason why he couldn't rediscover his best form in the right environment. Well, that's all from me for now regarding this absolutely tantalizing development with Jack Grealish. The transfer window's heating up nicely, and stories like this remind us why we love this beautiful game so much. Keep your eyes peeled, Toon Army, because this summer could be absolutely massive for our club. Until next time, keep supporting the best team in the world, and remember, anything's possible when you're Newcastle United. Away the lads.